Hello and a very warm welcome to Science Monitor, your weekly update on what's happening in the field of science, technology, research and innovation in and around the country. I'm Tina Jha. From the remarkable performance of Team India 2021 at the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair to a novel strategy to beat the fungal infection of the cornea, we have plenty in store for you on this edition of Science Monitor. But as always, the headlines first. Young innovators from India bring home accolades. Team India 2021 wins 17 awards at the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair held in the United States. Researchers from IIT Delhi devise a better strategy to treat fungal infection of the cornea. Developed by an all-women's team, the novel strategy has shown promising results in animal studies. Excessive irrigation in North India is shifting the September monsoon to the northwest. A study by the Center of Excellence in Climate Studies at IIT Bombay has come up with worrisome findings. And IIT Madras IDDD program is providing better opportunities to the youth. Interdisciplinary dual degree programs enable the students to become industry ready in fast emerging technologies. And now the news in detail. Young students have brought accolades home by winning 9 grand and 8 special awards at the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair held in the United States. 26 students participated in this prestigious competition as Team India 2021 showcased their scientific talent through their innovative science projects. Recently, at a virtual function organized by IRIS National Fair, Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, interacted with the winners and complimented them on their work. More details in this report.
In a remarkable achievement, Team India has won a total of 17 awards at the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair 2021. This fair is organized annually in the United States to encourage school students and young innovators from all over the world. The Indian team has won 9 grand and 8 special awards, competing with around 1,833 participants from 64 countries. The winners have been awarded for innovations ranging from identification of genes responsible for resisting abiotic stress to augmented reality smart stethoscope to perform accurate pulmonary screening. In the virtual program organized by IRIS National Fair on this achievement, Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, interacted with the 26 winners of Team India and appreciated them for their success. IRIS National Fair, that is, Initiative for Research and Innovation in STEM National Fair, is a program of Extemplar Education Linkers Foundation and is supported by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. The winners of this fair are sent to ISEF to represent India at the international platform. School students with innovative projects in the age group of 10 to 17 years can participate in the IRIS National Fair. IRIS also aligns with 5 national-level science mega fairs to select and encourage outstanding innovations developed by school children. Due to the pandemic, the Initiative for Research and Innovation in STEM National Fair was organized virtually this time, which saw the participation of more than 65,000 students and science enthusiasts. Innovative projects were evaluated under 21 categories, and the best projects were selected to constitute Team India 2021 for the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair. As the selected team has won 17 awards at the ISEF, so this hard work has paid off very well.
A team of researchers from IIT Delhi has devised a new strategy to treat a fungal infection of the eye called fungal keratitis. According to studies, many people in India lose their one eye to this infection as the treatment available is not as effective as it should be. Now, the new strategy developed by the IIT Delhi team has shown promising results in animal studies. Let's see how the researchers have managed to improve the performance of the treatment.
Fungal keratitis is an infection of the cornea. And according to the World Health Organization, this disease is a major cause of blindness in one eye. According to a recent study published in the international research journal Lancet, out of the 10 lakh cases reported annually, the maximum are from South Asia. In India, out of total microbial keratitis cases, more than 50% are due to the fungal keratitis.
Fungal eye infection is basically the infection which is caused by different kind of fungi. Mainly it is Fusarium and Aspergillus species. The fungus basically spreads inside and then ultimately leads to the disease, which means redness of the eye, itching of the eye, watering in the eyes, swelling of the eyes and blurring of the vision, and sometimes it can lead to visual blindness as well.
This disease occurs due to contact with leaves or other parts of crops during agricultural work. And with a large population in India dependent on agriculture, the incidence of the disease is also high in the country. For treating fungal keratitis, a drug called natamycin is generally prescribed, though it hasn't been proved to be very useful. The problem lies with the ability of the drug in penetrating the cells.
Currently, in the market, we have this drug called natamycin, which is a FDA-approved first line of treatment for this fungal keratitis. And this natamycin has certain drawbacks associated with it, that it shows low penetration and as a result, low bioavailability. So it is something which the patient is not very comfortable with because the dosing frequency is very high. So it can be, drops on hourly basis, and it can continue for, few weeks, let's say 4 to 6 weeks.
Now, researchers from the Kusuma School of Biological Sciences, Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, have devised a novel strategy to fight this fungal infection in an effective manner. In an effort to develop a better treatment, the research was conducted under the leadership of Dr. Archana Chugh from Kusuma School of Biological Sciences, IIT Delhi, in collaboration with Dr. Sushmita G. Shah, cornea specialist from iLife Hospital, Mumbai, and Dr. Shikha Yadav from the National Institute of Biologicals, Noida. The research team devised a strategy to overcome the shortcomings of the drug and combined it with cell-penetrating peptides. The drug prepared with the new strategy has proved to be up to 5 times more efficient when tested on animals. Basically,
44% of the mice were able to recover completely of the fungal keratitis as compared to the 13% mice which were treated with natamycin alone. We have seen that the penetration ability of our conjugate, the drug complex with the peptide is very good. So we are hoping to take it forward, and we are hoping that some biopharmaceutical company or the pharmaceutical company would come forward and help us take it further for the clinical trials so that it is able to reach to the clinics and be useful to the patients.
The Department of Biotechnology and Nano Mission of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India has provided financial support for this research, which has been published in the Journal of Pharmaceutics. This discovery by Indian women scientists can give a boost to the Make in India initiative.
A recent study by DST-supported Center of Excellence in Climate Studies at IIT Bombay has revealed how harmful excessive irrigation can be. According to this study, excessive irrigation in North India is not only leading to an increase in extreme weather across central India, but also shifting the September monsoon to the northwest. Now, this poses a big threat to agriculture as such circumstances expose the crops to the risks of failure. Let's see this report to know more about the findings of this study.
North India is one of the most climatically diverse regions on Earth and witnesses extreme temperatures almost every year. The major summer crop of the region is paddy, which is cultivated in water-flooded fields. Water is harnessed from tube wells, ponds, canals around the clock for irrigating the paddy fields, which mostly leads to over-irrigation. Though many studies have revealed the harmful outcomes of this practice, yet the unnecessary use of water hasn't ceased in this region. Now, a study conducted by DST-supported Center of Excellence for Climate Studies at IIT Bombay has found that excessive irrigation in northern India is shifting the September monsoon towards the northwest and causing an increase in the extreme weather events across central India. These meteorological changes are increasing the risk of failure for small farmers, rain-fed agriculture and crops.
So we wanted to understand, because of this uncontrolled irrigation or pond-like situation, what are its feedback to the monsoon rainfall. During the September, a major chunk of rainfall is spatially shifted towards the Gujarat region and the further northwest. So what is happening, the rainfall which is supposed to take place during the last month of September over the northern India and the central India, it is moving towards northwest. That's one of the observations which we have found.
As part of the research, the group studied the effects of water usage in agricultural activities on the Indian summer monsoon using different climate models. They found that excessive irrigation increases evaporation from the soil surface as well as the transpiration from the plants. Due to this, the incidence of excessive rainfall goes up. According to the study published in the journal Geophysical Research Letters, this is an important reason behind the increase in extreme rainfall events in recent decades over central India. This proves that monsoon rainfall is sensitive to the irrigation practices prevalent in South Asia.
Indian irrigation is entirely different. If you are considering a Western irrigation component, what it considers is that when soil moisture goes below a certain value, then the irrigation starts in those models. But in India, we know it's entirely different. So we developed a model which is specifically designed for Indian condition, the Indian uncontrolled irrigation, the paddy irrigation, everything we incorporated, which was a challenging task, but we did it.
Another study by the Center of Excellence has revealed for the first time that the risk for rice and wheat crops has increased in recent decades. Particularly for wheat, the risk has more than doubled. These studies indicate that the hydroclimatic hazards related to excessive rainfall and drought increase the risk for crops more than temperature extremes. These studies by Indian researchers can help in planning suitable farming practices in the affected areas. The findings will also directly benefit the Government of India's National Initiative on Climate Resilient Agriculture.
To make students industry ready in fast emerging technologies, IIT Madras is offering great flexibility in its academic curriculum. A major initiative was started in this direction in the year 2017 with the introduction of interdisciplinary dual degree programs where the students study for 5 years to obtain BTech in a parent discipline and MTech in an interdisciplinary area. Let's see how these courses provide a better opportunity for the students to learn and also work in current and emerging areas.
To make the next generation of our engineers proficient in various emerging fields, IIT Madras is providing interdisciplinary dual degree program in 9 highly sought-after domains. This 5-year program gives an opportunity to students to upgrade their core subject of BTech to an interdisciplinary MTech. This broadens the horizon of learning and students acquire new skills relating to emerging technologies to make a successful career in the future. At present, the interdisciplinary dual degree program is being offered in Advanced Materials and Nanotechnology, biomedical engineering, computational engineering, data science, energy system, robotics, quantum science and technology, complex systems and dynamics, and Tech MBA. Today, knowledge of different disciplines is required to succeed in emerging areas of science and engineering. Like in robotics, understanding of different disciplines like mechanical and electrical engineering is required to manage different aspects of robots. The IDDD program of IIT Madras facilitates students pursuing BTech in related disciplines to pursue MTech in robotics through a bridge course. This program is designed to develop the next generation of professionals who can contribute to the design, development, and implementation of the robotic systems in the industry.
Being a highly interdisciplinary field, it is necessary for the students to get exposure to the basics of mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics, and computer science before they venture into the robotics. With this intention, we started the interdisciplinary dual degree program in robotics to ensure that the students are well equipped with the technologies and the capabilities to venture into robotics and then develop new robots and robot applications to meet the challenging needs of the society in the future.
A course in complex systems and dynamics is also being offered under the IDDD program. It is aimed at introducing students to new techniques and tools for mathematical modeling and analysis of complex dynamical systems that are in demand today. These include investigating challenging dynamic problems such as climatology, neuroscience, biological systems, and multi-physics systems. Students from different faculties can enroll in this course to conduct important research that is useful in the industrial and societal context.
Hi, I'm Sunetra Sarkar, a professor at the Department of Aerospace Engineering. Right now I'm standing in front of the Biomimetics and Dynamics Lab at the Aerospace Engineering Department. We are one of the participators in the IDDD program on complex systems and dynamics. The aim of the proposed program is to introduce students to new futuristic techniques and tools for the mathematical modeling and analysis of complex systems.
Biomedical engineering is in great demand in the modern medical field, and it employs machine learning and artificial intelligence. The objective of the interdisciplinary dual degree program in this field is to integrate various engineering disciplines to produce skilled graduates in these fields. Students pursuing these courses have benefited a lot from them.
I am fascinated by the complexity of living organisms and biological systems and enjoy learning the approaches to simplify and understand them using engineering principles. This has motivated me to pursue the IIDD biomedical specialization. The courses have given me a broad perspective and understanding of the different areas.
Through interdisciplinary dual degree program in various fields, IIT Madras is preparing students directly for industries and research areas, thereby giving them better opportunities for making a career in their future.
They have different modes by which they can do the project. Some students opt to go abroad, do on an exchange program, do a part of their project there and they can come back, and some students would like to go industry internship and they can actually extend the complete the project in the industry itself, and some students like to stay back in the campus and do their research here.
As the technology is evolving rapidly in view of the industrial and societal needs, so the institutions are looking for individuals who can catch up with the emerging technologies while being an expert in their subject. Interdisciplinary dual degree program offered by IIT Madras is providing a great opportunity to students to gain comprehensive knowledge about their subject as well as its applications in the different fields.
Time now to take a quick look at some other developments that have made news in the field of science and technology in our special segment, Science Express.
Keeping in view the need to increase production of COVID vaccines, the Government of India has decided to set up additional laboratories to facilitate testing and pre-release certification of the vaccines. As part of this, vaccine testing facilities in the form of central drug laboratories have been established at the National Centre for Cell Science, Pune, and the National Institute of Animal Biotechnology, Hyderabad, both of which are autonomous research institutes under the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. These laboratories have been established with the financial assistance received by the PM CARES Fund Trust. At present, the Central Drugs Laboratory CDL at Kasauli, Himachal Pradesh is the only national control laboratory for testing and pre-certification of vaccines meant for human use in the country. The additional central drug laboratories will speed up the process of vaccine testing and certification. US space agency NASA has recently released a series of pictures of a galaxy taken by its Hubble telescope. The pictures put up on social media show a giant spiral galaxy M83 featuring billions of brightly colored stars. This galaxy is 15 million light-years away from us and is spread across an area of 50,000 light-years. The video put out by NASA of the stars in the galaxy, from their origin to their death. The new stars are shown in a bright magenta and blue color, while the yellow and orange stars are over 100 million years old. The Hubble telescope was launched by NASA in 1990. It keeps an eye on various activities in space while circling in the low orbit of the Earth. Mindful meditation performed under the supervision of a qualified instructor can benefit patients with mild cognitive impairment and early Alzheimer's disease. This finding comes from a study by Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of Medical Sciences and Technology. The two-phased scientific study on meditation in collaboration with Government Medical College, Thiruvananthapuram, shows that consistent practice of mindfulness meditation improves attention, behavior, stress response, and adaptation to the environment by mediating internal and external awareness. The researchers have also developed a 10-week training program for the patients called Mindfulness Unified Cognitive Behavior Therapy. Researchers from the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research and Autonomous Institute of the Department of Science and Technology have conducted a study on the behavior of male Asian elephants. The study was conducted on groups of identified non-sexually active wild Asian elephants in Nagarhole and Bandipur national parks. With the expansion of human settlements, the human-elephant conflict is also on the rise. Therefore, for the conservation and management of Asian elephants, it is important to understand their social behavior. The study found that adult Asian male elephants prefer to spend their time alone than in mixed gender or in all-male groups. When in company, the old males were mostly found to be with their peers. Adult males were also found to be less social than adult females.
So that's it from us on this edition of Science Monitor. You can send us your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is news@vigyanprasar.gov.in, and you can also write to us. Here is our address: Vigyan Prasar, 5th floor, Prithvi Bhavan, Lodi Road, New Delhi, 111003. So we'll take your leave now. See you again same time next week. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your families, and continue to think scientifically.